This is the English Literature YouTube channel. This is the channel by Prof.L.B.Gayakawad. I here declare that the channel is uploading always the videos on English literature, on English grammar, on English phonetics and phonology, on English speaking courses, semantics and syntactics also. Today, I have come here with the purpose that this channel is very much useful for the students of English literature as well as the English language and also for other languages. Here, I will request you to subscribe and to comment as well as to view as well as to see and watch this channel. So today I have come in front of you with the topic Pidgin and Creole Part 3. Today we are discussing that Naga Pigeon is there in Nagaland and Arunachal states. Means in India there are the two states which are called the states of Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh, in which there is the pigeon, and that pigeon is called the Naga pigeon. In Assam, this pigeon had been created at the marketplace perhaps in the 19th century. Remember, in Assam, this pigeon was created at the marketplace, means the people had come there for the purpose of marketing, and that's why the people created this pigeon by coming there for the issue of stomach feeding, and they have created perhaps they have created this pigeon in the 19th century through the needs of the Naga people. Remember, these were the needs of the Naga people because in the life there is the question of livelihood is very important, and because of this view the life goes into ups and downs, and this was the need of the Naga people in those days, and that's why the Naga people had come together for the marketing issue. And because of this marketing issue, this Naga pigeon has been created by the inclusion of the societies. It means the Naga pigeon has the history of the 19th century regarding the marketing. Here we have seen that this Naga pigeon has the history of the 19th century, means this Naga pigeon has been created since the 19th century, and this Naga pigeon has the history of marketing, means the people had come there to do the marketing for the purpose of their livelihood. This Naga pigeon is the hybridization of Assami, Indo-European and Tibeto-Burman languages. Remember, this Naga pigeon is the hybridization, means is the mixture of, or combination of the Assami Indo-European. Remember, here there are the three things discussed, means three languages are here discussed, and they are Assami language, Indo language, that is Indian, that is European, and again Tibet language, that is Tibeto, and Burman, that is the Burma language, and such languages are there in this pigeon, means all these people of these languages have come together for the purpose of marketing, and through the combination or through the inclusion of these people, this Naga pigeon has been created by these people. Today, this Naga pigeon has been the contact language of the 29 speakers of the different languages. Remember, the language has developed very miraculously, that the language has given us the Naga pigeon, and now today in this modern time, this Naga pigeon has been very much popular, famous, and it has been the language of contact. Means people are communicating with each other with the language called the Naga pigeon, and this has been the language of the 29 speakers of the different languages. Remember, this is the vast progress of this Pidgin and Creole. America played wars with the countries in Asia, and these wars have been responsible for creating the Pidgin. Remember, there is the point of the war. When the wars are played, the people are transformed from one area to the second area, and in this way there becomes the inclusion of the people, and through that inclusion the people talk with each other, and in this way this inclusion also creates the new Pidgin or Creole, and this has happened about the wars of the America. Means American people played wars with the countries in Asia. Remember, there were the wars played by America with the countries in Asia, and these wars have been very much responsible for creating the pigeons, because in these wars there were many types of people. Means the people were from various societies, for various communicating groups, or from the various communities, they had come together, and through this inclusion or through this gathering or groups, they have created the pigeons. Means the wars have also been very much responsible for creating the pigeons and the creoles. The bamboo English, as the pidgin came into existence at the end of the Second World War, and as the effect of this war, the bamboo English, as the pidgin came into existence at the end of the Second World War. Means as the Second World War has finished, and then there is the creation of the bamboo English, and this bamboo English has come in front of people, and the people used, or still the people have been using this bamboo English, and they are communicating with each other with the help of this bamboo English as the pidgin. Means in this way we can say that the language is very much a miraculous section of life through which these pigeons and these creoles have come before us, and we are communicating with the help of these pigeons and creoles in our life. And this bamboo English is the example of these wars. Remember, we saw that the American people played the wars with the countries of Asia, or in the Asia, and because of that amalgamation, or because of that mixture, or because of that combination or gatherings, the this bamboo English has come out, and that is the best example of that war or these wars. In this bamboo English, that is in this pidgin, the grammar is very lucid. Remember, in this bamboo English, or in this bamboo English, the grammar is very easy. It is very much easy grammar, because this is the amalgamation, this is the mixture of many languages, and that's why the grammar is not there on the large scale, and that's why the grammar is very lucid, simple, easy. And this pidgin is the mixture of the Japanese, Korean, and English languages. Remember, there are three languages: English language, Korean language, and Japanese, that is the language of Japan. The Japanese created the bamboo English, speaking English with the English speaking countries. Remember, these Japanese created the bamboo English, speaking sometimes the English and speaking sometimes their mother tongues also. And because of this, they have created this bamboo English. Korean people learned this pidgin from the Japanese. Remember, then these Japanese developed this bamboo English and they spread it in the Korean communities, that is the Korean people, and in this way the Korean people learned this bamboo English from the uh, Japanese people, we will say. The American army learned this pidgin after the war and they used it in the Korean War. Remember, then this American army learned this pidgin after the war was ended, the war was finished, and then they used this pidgin in the Korean War. Remember, this is nothing but the development progress of the pidgin and the Creole. The pigeons have been produced through people's contacts for the purpose of business, livelihood, and services through the need of discussion with each other. Remember here, again, the same point is being discussed, or we are discussing the same point, that the pigeons have been created, the pigeons have been progressed only because of the need of the people, because the people, that is the communities, that is the groups of societies, have come together only for their businesses, only for their livelihood, that is the question of feeding stomach, and services. These are the important points, and because of these important points or important needs, the people have come together, and because of this amalgamation, all togetherness, or the groupism, or the particular mixture, hybridization, I will say, and thus through this hybridization, the pigeons have been created, or the creoles have been created. For example, Papua New Guinea in Pacific Island, Tok pigeon is the proper examples of this discussion with each other. This pigeon is the mixture of the Buong and the English language. Remember, this pigeon is the mixture of the Buong and the English language. Some researchers or the critics say that there must be the traditional language of the forefathers to add to this pigeon. Remember, the explanation or the opinion or the criticism or the analytical study or the minute study of the researchers or the critics is showing that these pigeons have been developed with the language of the forefathers. Means it was very much influence of the forefathers language in those days, and because of the language of the forefathers, these pigeons have been created, and on the pigeons or creoles there is particularly the effect of the forefathers or the prehistoric people, I will say, because the researchers have observed the equality between the modern pigeon and the forefathers pigeon. Because these researchers, these students have come to the conclusion and they have seen the equality between the pigeon, today's pigeon, and also the language of the forefathers, means language of the traditional people, I will say. Thus, the pigeons have been developed with the inclusion of the various languages. Remember, in this way, we have seen that these pigeons or these creoles have been progressed, have been developed only because of the amalgamation or the combination or the hybridization or the mixture of the various languages. Such hybridization system is called relixification, and this relixification or this hybridization has been seen by us or by the researchers, or I will say by the critics, and that's why these pigeons and these creoles have come into existence. Today we have finished part third, and in the next part fourth we will again discuss about the pigeon and creole. Thank you very much.